Let's have a minute of silence for the MV10i. That's enough, let's get on with it. Back to Signal to get another car. This time, the Signal boys rolled out their street-tuned R34 GTR. Now this GTR has an RB26 motor stretched to a full 3 litres. This allows the engine to develop far more immediate torque and puts it under less strain overall. A large single turbo conversion nets a highly reliable daily driven 700 horsepower. Even the interior got the makeover with race seats and a full retrim.
In most countries, tuners use, say, a racetrack or a drag strip to demonstrate their hardware, but not here in Japan. The tuners here and the men here, well, they're a bit harder. They use the freeway.
If you look carefully, you'll see my head in the passenger seat. I'm a bit scared. I'm having second thoughts. What am I doing in this car?
Bob's Evo like it's standing still. He's got his foot to the floor.
Then again, Rob's Evo's not that quick. This is quick.
A truck halts our progress for a brief second. Then the madman he's off again. Now check this out. Third gear. Fourth. Get me out of this thing. So we just did a 300k run in the Signal GTR. And the fan belt's broken and the pulley's fallen off and all sorts of stuff's happened. But it didn't happen during the run, it happened while we were idling on the side of the road. So no more 300k runs, but I think we got to 300 just now, so we're pretty happy.
Signal just jumped to the top of our tuning list. But the search continues. We will have to travel 400 kilometers deep into the heart of Honshu. And there is only one way in. A Shinkansen or bullet train. The locals? Well, 300k is pretty damn boring to them.
Yeah, Pizza Hut? King size pizza. Yeah, you're fucking a fast car? Car fast? Yeah.
The highlight, however, was the brief view of the incredible Mount Fuji. Night falls and the streets of Kobe come alive. The local people flock to the bars and cafes. And idiots go to pachinko bars and watch balls fall down out of this little thing. What are you doing? I mean, get a life. We jumped in the trusty Evo and head off in search of the elusive Midnight Club Drifters. Finding the drifters was proving difficult. High on Mount Roko, we found a cluster of cars which were using a section of winding road as a racetrack. One guy we followed drove around completely blind corners on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm mad. It's amazing he's still alive. The racing is simple. A car pulls up behind you, indicates right, to signal the race is on, and off you go. Now this was very cool, but we'd come all this way to find the spiritual home of drifting. And we were lost. We'd finally found someone who knew the secret location. At the base of the mountain, we interviewed one of the best local drifters.
How often do they come here?
もうその再びさんとこの六歩さんのところでいつも来てますか？いつ？
週末は
週末。毎週？
毎週。
Every weekend.
Every weekend?
Every weekend without fail. Obviously,
All right. And what's he done to his car?
車の改造はどこまで改造してある？
カービンとハムとエンジンはブーストアップと言われます。
ブースト何キロ
So
か？
what, about 280 horsepower?
It's got the boost up to a bar. 馬力どのぐらい
300ぐらい。切って。
About 300 horse.
About 300. All right. Well, let's get into it. We're about to basically follow behind this super duper drifting guy up the mountain at ludicrous speed. Totally illegal, and we could go to jail. And we're an Evo 8, so the perfect car to follow a drift car. Pretty much.
Suddenly, we'd found them. It was like a race event. Highly modified drift cars were everywhere. Just as soon as we'd taken it all in, they started ripping up the mountain. In the middle of the night, high in the mountains and in pitch black conditions, these guys started a sport that is becoming truly global. And they're still doing it. Jumped in the Nissan for an authentic drift experience. In pitch black conditions, it's kind of dangerous. The driver of this white Nissan GTS-T impressed us all with his high-speed drifting up, and believe it or not, downhill as well. Check this out.
Has he got any aspirations? Does he want to?
やっぱりドリフトの D1 とかなんかそういうドリフトのレースに入る。
いやいやもうそんなレベルが違うからもう僕まだまだ下手くそですから。
He's like, oh, no, we're good enough for that sort of stuff.
Oh no, he's good.
いや、すごい上手ですよ。
We think he's good.